PG Ciarletta. How are you?
And just off stage, so no, in good spirits.
Yeah. How did it go down?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, I've always found coming into the English festival circuit, places like Truck Festival, there's just so many people down here that love music and are passionate about music, and they'll come out and watch the music. And yeah, it was very good. Crowd were into it, and yeah, I can enjoy the rest of the beautiful festival.
Yeah. Are you hoping to catch any bands while you're here?
Yeah, I think tonight we've got Rains, and then Blossom.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I clashed with the Claws. I wanted to see the Claws. I've seen them loads of times. Know they boys, but yeah, there's a couple of acts to. Once I get my feet up, I'll go and see.
Good, good. And once you finish here this weekend, what's your plan next?
So I've got a couple more festivals to come down in England. I'm doing by the sea in Bridlington, the Gathering Sounds in Stockton, and then working towards doing my first EP.
Nice.
So a song that I'll announce in terms of coming out for the end of August, and then it's really just working those consistent singles into first EP release early next year, and then yeah, I just want to get out and do a tour with some dates in Scotland and England before the end of the year as well to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, nice. And with music on the way, how's it sounding at the moment?
Yeah, sounding great. So most of the music and the two sort of things I really stick to is I would say it's a mix of, you'll see a lot of songs in the verses, etc. Storytelling, singing, and then it goes very anthemic in the choruses. So a lot of songs are quite intimate in terms of how they start and go in the verses with me putting the stories across. So there's songs like that, and then other songs that are just what I'd say is the real sort of indie hit classics, that sort of stuff. So that's the sort of two songs I stick to, and they're sounding like that. I would say personally the songs are progressing, they're getting better. It's very exciting. So yeah, it's a case of getting them out there and keeping it going.
Yeah. Do you know what direction you're wanting to take the music of yours?
What in terms of sound?
Some kind of sound.
Yeah. I think my best is areas, but yeah, I think the real direction obviously is sticking to the singer-songwriter storytelling. There's a bit of folk in there, you would say as well.
Yeah.
Balancing that with what I would say is the indie rock part of it, especially the choruses. Middle East, where I really get it anthemic, get it uplifting, and get everybody going. So that's really the balance, and that's the direction.
Nice. Yeah. Let's talk about the writing side of things as well. So for you, how do tracks normally start off?
So it usually just is me and the acoustic guitars. I just have loads of different narratives, inner city folk tales, as you would say, songs about all the sort of communities we come from across the United Kingdom, probably issues we go through, and then more tongue-in-cheek as in just songs about partying and having a good time, as you would say. So it starts with that. I've got my stories, me and the acoustic guitar, then I go and work with a songwriter. We then focus on getting the best, I would say, melodies and hooks, and then it all comes together from there. Once we then go and work with a producer, we've worked with the same people for a number of years now, so we all are on the same page and the same direction. So it really just starts with those elements.
Nice, yeah, nice. And when it comes to the lyrics as well, how easy do you find it to create the lyrics to your music?
Yeah, sometimes it takes a bit of work. So, like, I remember the first song I released was called The Session. It probably was a fluke in those days, like how quickly it was written. But yeah, I'd say the more you go on, there will be parts of it that are easy, but obviously the expectations go up and the quality level needs to go up. So I would say it does get harder as you go because you're trying to be better.
Yeah.
But still, with time and practice it does come, but I think that's the biggest learning for me versus The Session. The last two songs, Freedom and When We Were Young, coming out was the time it takes to make a good song and how many touch points are along the way. So I'd say we always get there. It is still, I would say, it kind of comes naturally, but there is, the more you go, there's more pressure and effort. So just to get it right, so that does get a wee bit more difficult in that sense. But
yeah, fair enough. And you mentioned you're going to be touring and doing some shows. What is your plan this year?
Yeah, so my whole plan and how I want to finish the year is do 2 shows in Scotland, so say Aberdeen, Glasgow. This year I've had some good support placements. I had a support tour with Freddie Halkin, and England and a night in Glasgow as well. The culmination of that was his hometown show in the Lead Mills now.
Yeah.
Since then, so it was one of the last shows there. It was sold out. Incredible atmosphere. You know, people jumping, mosh pits, etc. And that was just me, acoustic guitar, big pedal. So we done Leadmill, Manchester, Newcastle, Nottingham, places like that, London, and yeah, like the reaction in all the places was great. So I think it's destinations like that and just kind of capitalise the momentum and grow it.
Nice, yeah, nice. Is there anywhere that you want to get to and play at some point?
Anywhere I want to get to and play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think next year if we talk about festivals, you know, getting more shots like the trucks and the Why Nots and the Tramlines and Kendall Collins and Neighbourhood Weekender, like those sort of festivals, you know, I fit really well there on those sort of bills. And then yeah, support acts. Yeah, there's a lot of great sort of indie rock acts and singer-songwriter acts in a lot of those festivals. One of the guys I supported was Louis Dunford in the past. That was a great night as well. So I'd love to get back on his shows, and then yeah, just kick on with my own stuff as well.
Yeah, nice. Well, Phil, it's been a pleasure having a chat with you.
No worries.
Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you very much.